Hi guys, good evening and welcome back. So let us try to practice some of the interview questions which are really going to be asked during the interviews. Okay, so let us talk about it. So the question is seems to be like this. So let us try to create a class, guys. So I'll explain you the questions. So then I will come back to that. So the question is seems to be there is an array. So you have to replace the indexes of all the elements in the array. So the class name will be replace all index. Okay, so I'll take the main method and click on finish. So the question is basically say for example if the array size might be whatever it is the size, so you have to reverse the all the elements indexes. So let us assume int so for example there is an array of integer, uh, assume it is having 2 4 6 1 3 5 7 8. So like this it is there, guys. So now what we have to do is we just have to replace all the elements so in this array. So what are the approaches we can go about it? So first of all, one thing what we can do is we can quickly reverse the array. Say for example, so if I reverse 8 comes first, 2 goes last, and 7 comes second, 4 goes last second, 5 comes third, 6 goes for fifth place. So like that it will be traversing. So but the question is if you reverse an array, it will not exactly change the index at the midpoint of the array. Say for example if it is having the count exactly multiples of 2, so it will reverse the order of all the elements. But if it is if it is not 2 4 6 order, it will be 3 5 7. So in that case the mid index will always remains the same, so it will not change. So the reversing an array will not work out. So what to do for this one? So it is very simple methodology, guys. So first what I'm doing is I'll take one int temporary variable, and I'll save first element a of 0. So then I'll iterate the loop int I is equal to 0 and I less than a dot length. So basically I'll be iterating it, but the point is I'll be assigning each and everything from second to first, first to second, like that. I plus plus I'm going to do that one. I plus plus. Okay, so now the question is a of I is equal to a of I, guys. So do you think will this work out? No, actually it start from 0. So that is the reason it will not work out. So basically the zeroth position I want the index number 1. So this is a 0. 0 I already stored in temporary variable. So in this place I want to store a of 0. I want to store the next value. So here I need to add always plus 1. So now whenever I value is 0, I plus 1 it will take and it will add. Whenever I value is 1, it will take plus 1 and it will add. So like that this loop will iterate. So but at the end, so 9 will be added at the 8th position and 9 will be it will be 0. So let us print that. What is going to happen, we'll see that one. This out. So what is that now? Arrays dot toString method is there. So toString of a. Okay, so before that also I'll print the values before modifying any values. So let us print that one, what it tells. So let us see. Okay, fine. So it is a of I plus 1. So it is not it is showing some error. So index out of bound exception at the value 9. So it is it is going into that last number, and it is trying to assign it, but the a of I is not there. So at the end what you have to do is a of a dot length minus 1 is equal to m. So now it will store the temp variable in the a dot a length minus 1. So whatever is there length minus 1, so that the temporary variable will be assigned. So now let us run that one. So once again, guys, so there is some issue. So here I need to run it to length minus 1. Yeah. So now it is like why a dot length minus 1 is because like the array dot length will give me the total number of values. So array index will start from 0 and ends with so less than 1. So that is the reason I have to give minus 1 over here. So now if you look at here, all these positions got changed. Okay, so one index I decreased and the first variable I assigned it at the last. So now if you look at all the values, index got changed. So this is one simple logic. So interviewer might ask you this one. So this is an interview question that is asked in one of the company. So that is the reason I am covering this one, guys. So that's all, guys. If you like my content, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much.